It's good, fam. We're doing Sweet Talks for Power Slap 19. And look, we have never had the pleasure of speaking with this next man. Introduce yourself and who you're going up against.
Well, it's called, a lot of people know me by the Water Boy.
Yes, sir.
And I am currently getting a shot to get at the Dumpling.
The Dumpling.
The Dumpling.
So when Dumpling was coming on, there was a lot of hype. You know what I mean? We got, who is this guy? You know, blah, blah, blah. He's a champion here. He, you know, on and on. And then he won that title.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dane, you know, our buddy that we just talked to, is going to try and take it from Dane and have another legacy, if you will, be built. When you look at the Dumpling, is it just another opponent? And I do mean this genuinely. Or when you look at his career in slap, he's one of the few guys that does have just years of experience before he got here. Does that play in your psyche at all?
No, none of that plays in my psyche at all. Like, I know he's, you know, did his career, made his numbers out in Russia, you know, but none of that phases me at all. I've gone against these guys my first time and done pretty well. I just feel like there's a couple things I got to work on as a striker, and just know I've taken a lot of time within this little year break on perfecting my technique, and I'm here to bring a different me to the table this time.
I love that, man. I love that. What is the difference? Is it your attitude? It's like you've done it now and the nerves? Is it how you've switched up your strike? Like, what's different to bring that confidence?
So the biggest difference to bring in the confidence is definitely my vision. So a lot of people don't know is I wear glasses. I can't see worth a shit without them. So before the fights, I would have to take off my glasses, or I would have to take out my contacts before going up to the strike. So I'll get up on the stage and couldn't see anything.
Forgive me. And just to clarify for people that are watching, they don't allow you to have those contacts in, correct?
No.
That's okay. Okay.
So when I go up there, literally can't see anything. It's just bright. It's hot. I feel the attention from the crowd. I'm like, man, so I get up to my opponent. Sometimes they look close. Sometimes they look far.
Bro, you're the daredevil of slap.
Yeah, man. So I'm like, you know, this is kind of wild, but I'm confident going into this one because I've had a couple surgeries going with LASIK.
Oh,
so
nice.
Now I can see without contacts and glasses.
So obviously you have contacts and glasses. So you got LASIK. Are you like, whoa, this became easier?
Yeah, like definitely it's definitely nice to actually walk around without glasses, getting the marks on my faces, or having to worry to take something out of my eyes here and there. So it's definitely a change.
It's a change, man. So one year for Christmas, my wife has a salon. She does hair for a living. And she had worked it out with one of her clients who, that's what her husband does. He's a eye doctor and he has a big LASIK thing or whatever. And she did this lady's hair for free for like 4 or 5 times. So I could go get LASIK, and I recommend it to everybody. It's a game changer, man. It's a game changer. You're going to be able to see the Dumpling in every detail.
Exactly. And that's what I'm expecting, because literally, I don't know if you know, like most of my fights ended in me disqualifying myself. Like, I've had too many striker fouls where I'm clubbing, or, you know, because I can't see my opponent. I can't see my opponent. Like, I can't tell how far they are, can't tell how close they are. So it was really hard for me to actually work on my striking, because I'm working on my striking with my glasses on.
Yeah.
Then I get up there blind, and I'm just like, all of that goes out the window. Like,
dude, are you just itching to get up there? You have full vision? What the hell?
Oh man, I can't wait. I'm just itching to get up there. I'm gonna be able to see his face, be able to line up my hit correctly, you know. Even with my first match against, you know, McKinney, you know, if you go back and watch those fights, I'm hitting him under, like I'm hitting him like in his neck, because I really couldn't see him.
Dude, that's crazy, dude. Like, who's the UFC fighter that can't see when he's in there? It'll come to me, but obviously the obvious thing to say is, what? So you walk up there, it's all a blur, literally. the fact you can make contact. So actually, dude, I'm just getting more hyped up for your match now. So you're going in clear vision, no pun intended. That's nuts. Dude, I gotta ask you because this is the first time we're speaking. I don't know your backstory of how you found this shit.
Actually, a gentleman found me. So I was playing on a semi-pro team, football in Colorado, and I got to an altercation with another gentleman on the opposite team, and started pushing back and forth on me, and I ended up hitting him. We both still had helmets on, but I ended up slapping him, but I knocked his helmet off. He probably went flying, probably a good 40, 50 yards. You
Whoa.
know, I ain't think nothing of it. You know, shit like that happens all the time in
Yeah,
football.
yeah, yeah.
But a
It's just another
gentleman,
day at the office.
exactly.
Yeah.
But a gentleman in the stands came to me after the game and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Me, I'm thinking it's probably like a scout, football
Oh,
scout.
yeah.
So first thing I did was apologize. I was like, "Hey, I lost my temper, but that's not the kind of player I am. I went straight to that, trying to make myself look better." He was, "Oh no, I loved it." He was like, "What?" It's like, "Well, I loved it." He was like, "I wish you would have hit him again." I'm like, "Oh wait, this. I don't know if I'm talking to who I think I'm talking to."
Yeah.
And then he turned around. He was like, "Yeah, I seen you give him a good smack. His helmet went flying. I wanted to ask you, have you ever seen Power Slap?"
No way.
Yeah, I was like, no, I never heard of it around this time. It was like, I want to say 2023 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's pretty early.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, I never heard of it. Showed me a couple videos. I think the first video he showed me was a video of my guy Isaiah and
Sure.
the gentleman he went against.
Was it John Davis maybe?
No, he was a black gentleman.
Could have been. Oh, that's a long time ago, man. I don't trust
Yeah,
it. 'Cause see, so I came on Road to the Title season 3
uh,
and Power Slap 8. So I'm not as versed in the early days.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This was like the early days because I came in season 2, so
Okay.
this was like way before that. I forgot who the
Could have been
gentleman is,
AJ
but
maybe.
it wasn't him. This gentleman don't even do power slap no more. I
Okay.
think
Well then, yeah. All right.
he was a weird gentleman. One of the fights against him and Isaiah, he like was pump faking, and then he went and like hit him,
Okay.
and it was kind of crazy. I forgot his name, but he showed me that fight, and I was like, oh, I'm like that's crazy. He was like, you ever thought about doing it? And I was no, I was like, I think I'm fine where I'm at, and he told me, it was like, well, if you ever change your mind, just hit me up. He gave me his information.
Yeah.
Don't know who this man is till this day, but I ended up texting him probably like a month or two later, just honestly, just off like a drunk night, just sitting
Sure,
down,
sure.
like,
Wonder what slaps do
yeah, like,
it.
I wonder how this slap stuff actually goes. I started seeing more videos of it on my timelines.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. I ended up texting that guy. He texted me back. He asked me for my email and stuff. I ended up filling out something for me. I want to say probably like 2 days later, I'm getting an email from Frank.
Whoa. And then you're on
Yeah.
off to the
Now,
races, man. Like,
now I'm getting Zoom calls and stuff from them, asking me if I'm willing to do a TV show.
damn.
I'm like, oh, this is real. Like, this is crazy. And ended up leaving October, what, 2020, I think that was 2023, and did the
Yeah.
TV show for them.
Wow. I have not heard a story like that on how people have found this world that ever. That's insane. So you're just doing your thing. Some guy approaches you, and then you're having a fun night one night. You text, and the next thing you know, you're on a show being on Power Slap stage. Man, that's crazy. I love that. So what is it? And I mean this respectfully, did you kind of think it was a joke at first, and like,
Oh
but then it
no,
became you're like, whoa, TV show, and you're like, oh, what? And it just became more and more serious.
no, no, definitely. That's exactly how it went.
Okay,
I didn't think none of that shit was real. I'm like, what? Like, people are really out here just slapping each other? Like, nah, I don't think I want to do something like that. And then once it started becoming real, they started sending me flight itineraries, telling me what I needed for the show. I'm like, all right. They was like, yeah, you're gonna be out here for about 4 weeks. I'm like, oh, all right. No cell phone, no contact with family. I'm like, shit, I mean, if this is real, shit, I'll take the opportunity. And sure shit, I ended up flying out. First person I met was
For
McKinney.
real, it was bikini.
Was,
This big dog back
first
there.
person I met when I got out there was McKinney. We got into that little we was in a hotel before we got to the house.
Yeah, sure.
I think it was like True, the True Hotel or something
Yeah,
like
yeah, that
that.
makes sense. Right off the freeway. Yep.
Met up, then we left, got into the house, got to meet each other and all that. We had to act like we didn't know each other, but a lot of us ended up like
Oh, that's
mingling
funny.
and meeting each other inside of the hotel. But it was definitely an experience. Like I've never done nothing like that. No TV shows, no reality TV shows or
Yeah,
anything like
yeah.
that. Like I deal with celebrities all the time because I'm a bodyguard.
Okay, cool. Hey, that you're like the fourth bodyguard in this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've actually come across I believe I know Wes.
Yeah, Wes and Aaron is one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, they're
I've
good
came
dudes.
across
Yeah,
Wes a couple times doing jobs and stuff too.
that's
So
cool. So you around the Atlanta area?
no, I'm in Denver.
Denver.
Denver,
Oh
Colorado.
shit, we're neighbors. I'm in Salt Lake.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Next time I'm up there, I'll hit you up, man. Yeah, Denver's a cool spot.
Mhm.
Um, all right, dude. Well, the craziest way to find this, and you do, and you have your shot, then you have this break. So what is it, man? What is it for you in this sport? Is it to be champ? Is it to stay active, make some money? Like, because you wouldn't wait out for the call if you didn't learn or get a passion for it,
Mhm.
right? You don't strike me as that kind of guy. So moving forward, looking to the future, what are the goals in Power Slap for you?
My goals in Power Slap is to definitely become a champion.
Okay.
It was harder to actually like see that vision because I had no vision,
Yeah, yeah.
pun
Well, you
intended,
didn't know it existed, bro.
so like it was kind of hard for me to actually try to find where I'm gonna get with this because I'm like, damn, I'm probably like one of the only fighters up there fighting without being able to see. But
That's such a crazy thing, man.
now that I've had this big game changer, I want to get up here, actually prove that I have the strength and what it takes into this. And oh yeah, I plan on climbing back up those ranks. At a point, I was number 5. I fell down to number 8, but it's time to climb back up that ladder now. I'm
Yeah.
feeling more confident coming around.
I love it, man. I think that's a good spot to end it. And you can ask for a more exciting challenge.
Mhm.
Like you're being tested in all the best ways, man. I love it. Um, where can everybody find you on social media so they can follow you and watch this whole journey?
Main social media account that I use is my Instagram. You can follow me there on EJ underscore the underscore bodyguard. And I do have TikToks and Facebook, just Evian Scott.
Okay.
I'm not really on those, but
Yeah,
Instagram is my
mostly
main one.
Instagram.
Mm.
Okay, cool. All right, fam. Listen, follow this man. What a story on how someone finds this sport, this unique world. Friday night, it's going down. The man's taking on a former champion. This fight is going to be a banger. Tune in, bro. Evian, thank you so much, brother.
Oh man, I
It's good to
appreciate
see
you
you.
too.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too,
Yeah.
boss.